Hi everybody, this is Miss Queen Minded, and this is my first face-to-face video with you guys. I never showed my face in my videos because I was afraid, period. I was afraid to put myself out there, afraid of what people was going to think, afraid of just being who I am and sharing myself with the world, because I was afraid of the criticism and afraid of people not liking me and my friends and my family and everybody judging and it's not. But I don't care. Because that's part of the whole growth thing. And I'm just going to embrace it. I'm going to embrace it because I believe that I have a message. I believe that God put me here to say something, and I'm going to say it. So the first thing that I want you to be like, who am I? So I'm going to tell you who I am. Who am I? I am a queen from the creator of all living things in existence. What that means is that I believe God is the creator and he made me and I'm a queen. So that's where I get that from, okay? What do I stand for and why am I doing what I'm doing? I'm about growth. I'm about loyalty. I'm about friendship. I'm about love. I'm about sacrifice. I'm about happiness. I'm about, positivity. I'm about growth. I'm about love, sex, and happiness. I'm about all those things. And I'm about telling it like it is and just saying what it is. There's nothing wrong. I think we've gotten away from just being honest. Like, be honest and just say what it is and tell the truth. And I think that once you adapt that kind of mentality, like, number one, is very lonely. It is very lonely because people don't want to hear that shit. They just don't. And so in my efforts of getting this out of me so I can birth the person that I am to become, I'm going to go at this wholeheartedly and wonderfully. I'm going to be your new best friend. We're going to kick it all the time. And hopefully you can grow and you can learn from what I've been through, and hopefully you'll share your things with your issues and stuff with me, and I can grow as well because I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress, period. But what I am is an open vessel ready to give and receive love. Ooh. How can I help you? Well, the truth of the matter is, I don't even know if I can help you. All I can do is just put the words that I have been inspired with and the knowledge and things that have been just bestowed upon me. All I can do is just put it out there, just birth it. I don't claim to know everything. I don't have all the answers. Nobody does. If you're waiting for that magical person to come and enlighten you and break, it's not going to happen. It all starts just with us. And you can choose to embrace what I'm saying, and you can choose not to. But I'm gonna tell you what my truths are, and maybe some kind of way through me speaking my truths, you can find your truths as well. And I hope that I'm able to help you accomplish that because that's why I'm here. I can only speak from who I am. I'm a black woman. I'm sorry, correction. I'm not black. My dress is black. I am a woman of color. I am X many years old. I'm a grown woman, and I'm not here to talk about myself because it's really not about me. You know what I'm saying? So I have my own perspective, and there are a lot of women out there just like me, women of color that's just living in this world and observing and going through various issues and problems and just things, and we just can't shake out of it so that we can become the queen and the goddesses that God designed us to be. Once you can find your inner voice and you can clear out your closet of all the problems and the issues, you begin to find that you are a queen, that you are a goddess. But you can only get to those stages by addressing and confronting the demons and the things that plague you. By addressing and adjusting the way that you address and respond to people. It all starts with us. There is no magic plan. It's nothing. Everything that's going on in your life at this time is what you have done to yourself. Unless you are incarcerated or a prisoner or held hostage, everything that you've done since you walked out the door of your parents' house has been based on decisions that you've made. So you are responsible for where you are right now. And if you're not happy with where you are, it's never too late to change. It's just as simple as waking up tomorrow and saying, hey, I don't want it anymore. And once you decide that you don't want it anymore, put it down, walk away from it, and go on, you know. So, where do I get my inspiration from? I get my inspiration from life, from you, from within me, from the trees, from the birds, from life, from nature, from everything that this world is that I've known and I've seen it become in the last blank many years. I began to know that there was problems with society the older that I got, and I know it's only gotten worse. And I feel like certain women are women of a dying breed, and I think that I shouldn't allow my gifts that God has bestowed upon me, my wisdom and my knowledge, I don't think that should die without being able to give something back to the women, because that's what we're supposed to do. If I've recognized that I'm a queen, is so many of my other women and female counterparts and vessels in this world that don't even feel like that. They don't even understand the whole concept of them even trying to be that way. So what I want you to understand is that we're going to grow, and you're going to grow, and growing is difficult. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. You don't like it. I don't like it. Who likes it? Nobody. Because in order to grow, we have to be able to release ourselves from our old ways of thinking and our old habits and our old friends and families and issues and stuff. We got to stop going through that. We have to be able to take ourselves to another level so that we can elevate and become the goddess. Everybody, we have a lot of queens. Everybody proclaiming, I'm a queen, I'm a queen. But we need goddesses. We need women who can think in with this. You know, instead of always running this. Be able to see what it is. Be able to see the person to their spirit. You know, we are women, you know, and the black woman, which is what I am, the woman of color, are the most underappreciated beings, I believe, other than the animals. They don't respect us, but they love to copy us and imitate us and make us into what they want us to be. We are fabulous. But what has happened is we have been molested. We have been disrespected. We have been robbed of who we are as women, and we have just forgotten. We just forgotten our ways. And it's time that we get back to what we need to do and become goddesses. Because you can be a queen, and you can reign. You know, you can reign on this earth. But a goddess transcends. And once you transcend, you become something totally different. I don't know what that is, but that's what I'm trying to go. I'm going up. I'm always striving to go up because I want to go up. I want to see what that's about. You know, releasing that fire from within and birthing that person that you know that you have inside. You know, you doing what you want. You living how you want. You speaking your voice. It's your words, not somebody else's words. Other things that people done put in you birthing you. That's so liberating just to be able to say what you want to say, but with an intelligent mind and a loving spirit. Saying what you want to say is not a horrible thing. Speaking your own thoughts and being the person that you want to be is not a horrible thing. Is being genuine. And we need more people like that in this world. More free thinkers, more unfiltered people who are not conformed of this world. We all, the Bible scholars know, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. The renewal of your mind, because it all begins and ends here. It's amazing. Everything that you're going through, it begins and ends inside your head. And that's very hard for us to understand and grasp, but that's what it is. And we're gonna grow with that. We're gonna grow because we're gonna understand how our mind works. We're gonna understand where we fall short, why we even falling short, why are we going through this. We're gonna figure all that out together, right? Yes. And why did I decide to come live and come out the shadows and speak my truth to you guys? And the reason why is because my women, we're suffering. And most of the time, I'm going to be referring to women of color. I'm speaking to our women of color because our women of color we're messed up. Our kids aren't doing anything. We aren't doing anything. We're not doing anything. It is so many of us that are just awesome. We have so much potential and jewels that God has put it inside of us, but we are not getting to we're not meeting our goals. And you know what? I don't see enough, and what I mean is I don't see enough women like me. I don't see I don't hear enough women speak and think the way I do. I hear a lot of women speaking in ways that stagnates them. They're hung up. They're bitter. They're hurt. I hear a lot of women speaking from brokenness and from misery and pain. And we don't have to. That's not where we should be. So that's where that's why I'm coming out the shadows. That's why I want things to be better. I don't want to pass on. It's a reason why we are the way we are and why we're in these situations that we're in. And some of us are happy and some of us are truly not happy. But I think your responsibility is to make sure that whatever you're going through, that you make sure that your children choose another path. And they be those doctors and lawyers and successful people and whole functioning sounding people that they want to be. Let them be. Don't force anything on them. But we need to nurture them, but we can't nurture them because we hurt. So we need to fix us so we can get back to our kids and nurturing them and raising them up to be great scholars and lawyers and politicians and writers and authors and machinists and inventors. We need that. But we have to put that in them. It's nobody going to pour that into our kids but us. So if we're not willing to do the work, I don't even know what else to say. We can't. We're all going to get old and we're leaving this world to our children. And how will this world be once the children take over? I don't know any kid right now that's ready to run the country that I'm comfortable with. And all these people, these old politicians, they're dying out. Somebody's going to somebody's going to get wise to this and begin to block them from even being able to run and fix it where, it's this young person and these young people are taking over. It's going to change, it's going to change because we need new ideas and we need to be open to grow. And that's what this is about. And I hope that, like I say, my walk with you helps you to grow because I'm growing myself. And I just thank you. I'm going to tell you, I'm not the pretty girl with the makeup because it's not about my makeup. It ain't about my hair, even though I need to tidy it up or whatever, but it's not about none of that. It's about my message. You don't have to even look at me if you don't want to, but don't be ashamed to hear what I'm saying, process it and take it with you and think about it, because I'm not saying anything that you probably haven't thought of or that doesn't need to be said. I enjoy talking with you guys, and this is, like I said, this is my first video back showing who you guys, putting myself out there. I love it, and I just want you guys to subscribe to my channel. Email me, queenfromcreation@gmail.com. I would love to just become a friend with some of you. Just meet you, let you really get to know who I am, and I get to know who you are, because that's what this is. We need each other. You know, we're not going to get ahead not talking and not putting stuff out there, that saying things that need to be said. Watch my Donald Trump video. I got a lot of likes on my, well, a lot of people viewed it. As of now, one person liked it, but I didn't put it out there for it to be liked. I put it out there because you gotta stop letting people manipulate the way you think. That's all. Stop letting other people tell you what you think and how you feel when you know how you think and how you feel. That's step number one. Claiming your energy and your life back. Damn what everybody say. It's about what you say. And how and what it is that you know in your heart is right. So I love you guys, and like I said, I'm excited to get started once again. Great topics. I'm going to be posting like crazy because I'm totally committed to just getting this stuff off me and getting it out there in the world, and hopefully it'll help somebody. Till next time, queenfromcreation@gmail.com. Y'all hit me up whenever you need to. Bye.